Good morning, YouTube. You see something here? Uh, we're presently in North Carolina. To be honest with you, I haven't been this way in all my years of driving. Um, but my spider sense was tingling yesterday. I got this little late, and I had a feeling that I wasn't going to find anywhere to park. So I stayed at the yard and got up at the crack of dawn and started driving because I knew I was going to have a problem. So that's where we're at right now. But we'll figure it out. Ain't got no choice. We shall figure it out. I am going through pre-cruise blues. It ain't as bad, but I didn't really sleep yesterday, so I'm gonna lay off the magnesium for a little bit, get my body back into the swing of things. Because I have a habit of trying to force myself to go to sleep when I know I got to get up. So I need to just start relaxing, um, and start, dealing with whatever. You know what I mean? Um, but there's a lot of twists and turns in this dark. So honestly, I'm just driving a little bit slower than normal and keeping an eye on my speed because I've seen some cops sitting in the dark. They just looking for. There's like certain areas where it's probably like 45 miles an hour, and I've got three things that's telling me the speed limit. The lowest one is the one I'm doing. That's the one. The lowest one. But hey, it is what it is. Hey, Mike, what's going on, man? But yeah, it's back to the swing of things. Just found out that they're going to send me to Phoenix. I probably got to drive there. Give me a load out to the Phoenix. They send me to Phoenix. I got approved to become a trainer, and I'll be honest with you. The only reason I'm going to do it is I get an extra $250 a week, uh, plus more miles. It seems like I'm a million mile driver, and I still get the lousy end of the loads. You know what I mean? And try not to go off, but I'm gonna have to say something again because I had two loads on the way drive in, which was like 900 miles, and now I only got one load. I got two loads of local and 200 miles. Hey, come on, man. Come on. Not cool. Not cool at all. But hey, try not to stress. But I've been on back roads for the last 3 hours, and it's through the mountains in the Carolinas. All this is a dip here, up, up. Yeah. But hey, I put it this way: I know God had a reason why He didn't want me to head south into Florida. So I try to follow that part of my life. I try to follow that part of it. I'm checking the weather. Hopefully, I'm starting to see a little bit of green up. Um, I'm gonna start working on the backyard. I'm bits and pieces because I dropped some years ago some red creeping fescue, and I noticed it online. It says that it's only annual, meaning they ain't coming back in the summer. But actually, I see it. I see it in patches. So if I cultivate that, because I got 2 5-pound bags of printed ryegrass, and I'm gonna I'm gonna next time I go home, it's probably gonna be 3 weeks. I'm going to get about 20, a truckload of topsoil and start setting up an area and pre-seed it now because it's going to be, when I get there, it's going to be late February, early March, which is springtime. So I'm going to start setting up for my lawn renovations. Um, Paid off a few things. There's a few. Caught up on my bills, and I'm gonna look tonight and see where I can get caught up even more, or get ahead of the pay period. You know what I mean? But I might have to start getting caught up a little bit. This is getting ridiculous. Not ridiculous, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. I'm at the point once again. I'm tired of being tired, so I got to. I've been saying it for months. I gotta start exercising. I gotta start exercising, and I need to kickstart my testosterone. Um, Not for anything, but when you got low testosterone, it can do a whole lot of stuff to you. One of the things is depression. It can, it messes with your mood. I don't want. I'm afraid of needles. I don't want that type of treatment. I know they have a gel that you can put on your arms or whatever, but I'm gonna try to do something before I gotta go that route. Try to do something. I keep on acting like I'm normal, but I'm not. We're a little abnormal. See, well, look. Yeah, I don't know if you can hear the engine. It's whining because I'm climbing up a mountain, 27 miles an hour. But hey, I did what's called the 8-2 split. I left 2 hours before my 10-hour reset, and what that does is it allows me to. I get the rest of my hours back in 2 hours if I sit for 2 hours. So I'm gonna have to find somewhere to sit for 2 hours to get those hours back. But I wanted to make sure that I made it on time because of the bullshit yesterday. And they just give you these loads and they don't even take in the context. Okay, where you gonna park? Well, I've been driving for 3 hours and I seen like 2 spots where I could park, and that was freaking it. So, and I would have gotten to those areas around 6 or 7 o'clock last night when I had no place to park. You see what I'm saying? So experience kicked in. Hold up, let me check my experience kicked in and let me know just stay at the yard. Go to the yard and go to bed. So I did. Toss and turn as always. So another reason, I guess, I need to lose. Mike, I was almost at. I was like 13 pounds from my weight that I really wanted, which was 220, and I let my feelings get hurt by my wife, and she doesn't realize she hurt my feelings. oh, you're gonna have flabby feet. No, I went full tilt, and I got my feelings hurt. I never recovered. Because I'm still a feelings person. So now I have to try my best to recover. The sad part about it, when I was in Mexico, I got blood pressure medicine because you go right out the port and go right to a pharmacy and buy stuff. The blood pressure medicine was I got 2 boxes for $5 a piece, and I got a lower dose, and then I got some diabetic medicine. So I've been taking that because I started noticing on the boat, man, in the middle of the night, my heart started racing and spiking. So I was like, I'm not trying to have a stroke. You know what I mean? And it hasn't did it anymore, but I'm just keeping an eye on stuff. And like I said, I've been eating a whole lot less, uh, trying to get back on point. When I stop today, I'm going to get me some squats in. That's going to be an experience. What the heck? Makes you wonder who lives around here. Out in the middle of nowhere. And like who lives here? Yeah. Oh boy. But we're trying to get back into the swing of things. Figure out if that's gonna work or not. Hold on 1 second. Oh boy. See, I would have to do what my man did right here. Just pull over to the side of the road. Can't do that. It's against company policy. Oh, okay. 7% grade, so we got to go a little bit slower. Runaway truck ramp, half a mile. Normally, when I'm going down a steep grade like this, I don't even put my foot on the gas. I just let myself coast down the hill. I'll put it a little bit, but it's so early in the morning back here. Since this truck's speed limit 45, I'm doing 38. And my flash is on. Yep. All right, let's real short ramp. When this goes, you gotta watch the tachometer, make sure it doesn't redline to blow your engine. Oh, breaks my heart. My GoPro. I'm hoping that I'm just gonna leave it alone. Hopefully it'll dry out. I left it in one of my jackets and washed my jacket, not realizing that I had a freaking my GoPro in there. So I'm hoping it dries out. I'm hoping. That means I'm down one camera because I usually have it mounted to my windshield, and I just hit it. But I really right now don't want to be buying anything, but we'll see. We shall see. I'm gonna be quiet for a minute. Just concentrate going down this hill. This hill. Yeah, hopefully. Man, you can't even see you can barely see the white stripe. You can see it on camera, but I can barely see it. Sure enough, it'd be fun in the winter. But you get the truck behind me, and man, you can get in front of me, bro. Don't even care. Oh man. Yep, yep, yep. Be honest with you, I'd rather be on the interstate. These back roads suck. There's nobody out here. I'm all alone. All alone. Freaking eyes are burning. Yeah, I left early so I wouldn't be late. I got to start up making sure I make it on time so they don't have no excuse. Oh, we don't give it because your completion rate is down or blah, 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 blah. You know, we shall see. We shall see, brothers. You know. Well, for some folks, I say thank God it's Friday, but I ain't on them. Yeah, sorry I'm quiet today. I'm just, you know what I mean? You ever had one of them days where it's just, you know what I mean? I mean, and it ain't bad, and I'm not in a bad mood or whatever. I just, oh, you know what? I seen it on, it's on that same podcast where they have, all the women that hate men, in the audience, and there's a few men on stage, and woman giving, relationship advice, and another woman got up there, and I don't understand how you expect to stay with someone who embarrasses you on, it's you can't even say live TV right now, over the internet, because once it hits the internet, it just can't, it's done. Once it enters the internet, it's done. And the lady says, I don't think, I was trying to figure if there's a husband or boyfriend, he pays all the bills and has no ambition. I want him to have ambition. He pays all the bills. But you later find out, and she wanted to hear it. So why did you even ask? Because you can see the look on her face. She's shaking her head. You want him to have more ambition, but it turns out she don't pay no bills. You would think she didn't have a job. She's got a job, and she makes more than him. But I want him to have ambition. What is it? Where do you teach these people? Well, my money's my money. Okay, your ass need to be by yourself. You know what I mean? Because if you gonna sit here and let me struggle and say I got no more ambition, because I'm an entrepreneur. What you, a nail tech or a hair salon that put the fake hair in somebody's head, or selling Amway? You know what I mean? Oh, I hear you. You just enjoying the road. It's crazy. We drove down to Tampa. I thought I was heading back to Tampa. but they took the load from me. I'm gonna start speaking up. But my wife drove all the way back home because she's starting to understand. I drive for a living. I really don't want to. I told her I'd drive, but I really didn't want to. So she drove. She drove most of it down there, and I finished off the end, the end of it. Look, I ain't got no problem, but she don't want. She really don't want nobody else driving her car. That's why I was laughing. And she wants a Bogart because see, I had to make room in the car for my side, and I had to put all the suitcases in the back seat. She was just right up on me. I'm like, look, back up. And she's getting mad. I'm like, you don't need to be right there. I gotta lift this shit and get it in there. It was everything. Everything isn't. Um, why is everything now? You know what? Let me shut up. I ain't gonna say nothing. Sometimes you gotta learn to shut up. Don't put everything out there. Oh man. Okay. 1.7 miles is something. Oh, that Jake break is hitting hard. It's one thing about this, Mike. You gotta watch your depth perception. You don't think you're going fast enough, but you hear that Jake brake kick in, and it gets louder and louder. Look, you hit that brake. Look, like that sign just says 45. My GPS is 55, 55. Three GPS say 55, but the sign right there, it says 45. Okay, we're gonna follow the sign. Oh boy, that's what's first thing I'm gonna teach when I get because I guess I'm going to. They're gonna send me to Phoenix to train the trainer, so I gotta go to Phoenix and they're gonna teach me how to train. And one of the main things when I show somebody is get in the habit of looking at every last stinking sign on the side of the road. It will help you in the long run. It tells you where you're at. Stop sign. US 441 North. That's the sign for the street, red light, crosswalk. These things help because if you looked at the sign, you would notice what not to do. Jeez, man, climbing again. Because of this mountain grade, um, it's put an extra 30 minutes on my drive, which ain't too bad. It ain't too bad. Oh, I was in the right lane. I was looking at the GPS. Like, oh, hopefully it's a little bit straightened up. I sure could use a cup of coffee. Mr. Hobby. You did. Ow. Yo, I'm ready for summer. It's freaking 27 degrees. The heck? Great Smoky Mountain Expressway. Oh, now I see. Okay, I got 25 miles to I-40, and I'll be down to 20 and some change from there. Okay. Oh, like 22. Okay. Ain't too bad. I got a lot of stuff to download off my small camera. Just ain't been, you know, I'm more of a, I gotta really be in the mood to do work. I think I'm gonna set it up and let it download. We'll see. How many days we got left till spring? When can, hey Mike, here's my question. When can you start putting your plants back outside where you live? You know, what do you look for to know when it's time to put your plants that you've cultivated back outside? You know? Oh man. All right, time to. Okay, what day is Mother's Day? Is that January, February? When is Mother's Day? Is it March or April? I don't even know. Mother's Day. Can't Google it because I'm on my phone. uh, Let you pass. Go ahead, Duncan. Remember when Dunkin' Donuts used to make all their stuff at their place? They don't do that no more. That's probably why their donuts are crusty. Oh, okay. Wow. Frost all the way up to then? Wow. I got a ground thermometer. I'm using that thing. I'm start using that thing. Oh, okay. Gotcha. So you got a real small growing window up there where you live. 21 miles. I need a truck stop. No truck stop, no rest area. And I gotta stop pulling over to the side of the road. Not cool. Because there's a guy going to jail. And he pulled over to the side of the road, and a Porsche ran into the back of him. No depth perception. You really you're looking at the road, but you really wasn't looking at the road. When them red lights getting really close, they should be telling you something. Slow down. That's why I take my time early morning, late night because my depth perception is off. But hey, it is what it is. Oh yeah, I had a hard time trying to get up here last night. Like him, he's getting closer. It don't look like it on the camera, but he's getting closer and closer. I'm almost on him. That's why I said, let me get over. Pass him and get about truck length and get my behind back over and be in my know my lane. Okay, we just passed him. Bam. Get over. Ugh. Wonder where we're at. I ain't never had to come this way before. Okay, 19 miles to 40. Where we at? Where we at? Come on. This is crazy. In terms. What the heck? What the heck? Let's see here. Right. Tell me that don't look spooky. This is probably one of them places. At night, close the curtains and don't open them. Close the blinds and don't open them. Don't close the whatever. Really, really. Oh, it just reminded me. I gotta check my daggone what's it called? Oh boy, I gotta check the association portal. Make sure I ain't get hit with nothing. No, I gotta check that sucker once a month now. Oh man, I'm gonna have to stop and make me some coffee. Your wife's gonna be mad. I stole her creamer. Really? Gonna hit me with the high beams. Really? I ain't have my high beams on, bruh. Let's see here. Well, I'm surprised after having a week off. I don't have the butt pains yet. to if I have a week off, my booty hurt and everything else, but nah, sitting in the seat. But I think my body was like, look, you need to get back to work. Good morning. I see someone else came in. We are attempting to keep me awake. We're driving through the mountains, heading for Interstate 40. It is apparently it went from 27 degrees to 30, so it's warming up a little bit. And there's no rest areas, no truck stops. But I really, really, really need a cup of coffee. I really, really need. I wish I knew how to do Nightbot a little bit better. Cause I'm you. I'll probably do you next, Irvin, and put your link, in Nightbot so it can throw it out there. I mean, it don't hurt. It don't hurt, especially for folks that always. I'm gonna do yours and Jake's, because you guys always come check me out. I appreciate it. More time. See, you guys are so advanced in your planting. I'm just at I'm just trying to keep my plants alive. Let's see if I can. I must not be as heavy as dude, so I can pass him, which is pretty cool. He must be real heavy if I'm going by you like that. Because I'm at 41. But hey, it's what it is. You guys can't see it, but there's a big mountain right in front of you. Thank you. There's a big mountain right in front of us. Yeah, I'm so happy. Once again, I'm happy I didn't drive last night. Some say go to the yard, go to bed. There is no parking, no nothing around here. That's a driver sitting on the side of the road because he couldn't find parking. I can't do that. Oh my God, it's rest area 1 mile. Cool, cool. Yeah, we need to pull it. I need to make me some coffee. Hopefully, there's an open spot. 6% downgrade and 13 miles to the turn. Thank you, Jesus. Let's see what we got here. What the heck? Hey, you guys see in Italy one the ice what the ice agents that were supposed to be protecting the American whatever got dragged. They dropped them. The Italians are showing this is how you protest. They had him on the ground, was kicking him and knocking him upside the head and everything, dragging his behind, dragging him. He's saying the Americans, y'all are wussies. They had to bring out the water cannon. Okay, next right. Let's see here. Let's see what we got here. I need to make some coffee for real, for real, for real. Let's see here. Ha 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 ha. Please tell me I got some room to pull over to the side in the rest area. Not really. Oh, okay. I got a little bit. Let me see if I can make it through here. Yeah, don't go a little wide so my trailer will follow me. And go nice and slow so we don't start no drama. It figures anytime I come into the thing, I'm trying to do the right thing, there's always a truck right behind me. Really? Really? I'm be nice and give him right there. I'm just staying for a minute and make me some coffee. Hold up, bro. Ooh, boy, he close. All right, let's back up a little bit. Oh, jeez, man. Okay, what? Check that Okay, I need to make me some coffee. Right now, let's see. The wife had bought some donut cafe French, whatever. She didn't like it, so she left it for me. Which is, I mean, hey, it is what it is. So, all right, let's see here. Okay. Sometimes you got to know your limits and go, boy. Now, so I'm starting to feel it. So I decided to pull over and get me some coffees. You gotta be safe. You know what I mean? Well, hold up. But, let's see, verify, read, verify, read. Okay. Gotta be a little bit safe. So right now, 33 and a half. But hey, it is what it is. So what plans have you guys got for your channels for 2026. I don't have any. um, going to be looking into. We're going to look at a money situation for Alaska. Might have to put that off. Um, but we are definitely going on Virgin Voyages in November. And then Charles sent me a thing. They're cruising on one of Royal Caribbean's big boy ships. We might tag along on that one. Uh, it ain't the Icon class, but it's right below it. Um, but you need 500 down, and right now I ain't got that. I don't have 500 down. Nope, nope, nope. Okay, hold on. And I'm still sitting here in drive. I gotta put this sucker in off for a minute. What? What? Let's see how far we got left to go. I'm probably not going nowhere after, it depends on what. Oh, okay. So I don't feel bad. Um, that little camera that I got that you Urban used asking for, I gotta download that stuff. I got a whole terabyte of memory, so I gotta figure out. I think I just need to hook it up and just download it when I go to bed, and then start from there. You know what I mean? Uh, but I did a lot of the same videos over and over. I mean the same areas, so I have more just in case if I miss something. You know what I'm saying? Just in case if I miss something. I was pleasantly surprised by Margaritaville. The decor, it wasn't ancient. It wasn't ancient. It was actually halfway decent. Um, and their sound system was great, not compared to Grandeur of the Seas, which was horrible. And that's Royal Caribbean. You know what I mean? Hey, Associate Minister, how you doing? You know, and people are saying that Margaritaville at Sea was ghetto. It really wasn't. I mean, they just need just a little bit of upgrade, and they'll be very formidable. Um, I'll give you an example. When you go to a old diner, I mean a diner that been there for a minute, and you get a plate and you see a slight crack in the plate, or the plastic cups that they give you the drinks with, usually the water or whatever, is slightly faded, or it's got a crack in it. In other words, they don't have enough money to get rid of it and give you brand new shiny stuff. That's Margaritaville at Sea, especially because I literally, there was place had a slight crack in it. It just reminded me of an old school diner. All the plastic cups were all faded, and everybody gets all their sphincter muscle in a tizzy. Oh my god! Like this, just like old school diner, that's been around for a minute. You know what I mean? Really? Oh, I'm sorry. Um, but and I'm not going to be um so anal retentive like that, because I still overate. So the food can't be that bad. You know what I mean? I still ate overate. Still got sick. Um, but I just needed to. Oh, okay. Still haven't gotten a chance to get my Walmart to get the little seed starters, but I want to do that. I really do. I really do. Really do. Okay, let's get that creamer in there, and then we need to get rolling again. Hey, Urban and Mike, I want to ask both of y'all, what what is ginger good for? Because I don't know why. I bought a whole bag of ginger. I don't know why. I got a whole. That's ginger, right? I bought a whole bag of it. It was in an Asian wholesale place. So, can you eat it raw, or peel it, chop it up? You know. I remember you said it's kind of peppery. Okay, I can always use. I can always use it for blood flow, gut health. Oh, okay. All the stuff I need it for. I got all kinds of man. Oh, the sun's coming up. Thank God. Oh, okay. So that's um. I don't know why I bought it, but can you reroute that since it's a root? Oh, of course. Yeah, I still watch anime. I want to I forgot what they call that. The demon hunter, a demon something, but they said it's only coming out on Crunchyroll. I'm waiting for that. You know what I mean? Good morning. Good morning. How y'all doing? Welcome in. Drop your link. Uh, Oh, you, yeah, hey, you like that one. It gets really kind of dark later on in the series. I'm not gonna tell you what. Yeah, hold up. Let me switch this forward. Yeah, Jujutsu Kaisen. Yep, it gets a little dark later on in the series if you're just starting. The, oh, that's. Oh, I was looking at a reflection. I was like, "What is that red light?" Okay, hold on. Okay, get to moving again. My coffee. Oh, that's what. I was wondering why I was feeling funny. I didn't add my cinnamon. They're saying that there's a certain type of cinnamon and there's a fake cinnamon. Is that true? All right, let's get the heck out of Dodge. Back to work, peoples. Sitting here, light off. Get back to work. Well, which one is the good cinnamon? Probably not the one I got. Probably got the fake stuff. I'd like to grow a cinnamon tree. That would be awesome. Gotcha. Okay, looks like the world's waking up. Looks like the world is waking up. So let's wake up. Get up, get up. That's one thing that I liked about Margaritaville at Sea. They played a lot of Caribbean. There's a lot of Caribbean music with the steel drums and everything. Had to, had to open the eyes for a minute. Wake up, get up, wake up, get up. Stand up for your rights. Don't give up the fight. Ooh, boy. Oh, down the road. shoot. But back to the grind. And here's the strange thing. You see how the sun's coming up? That actually it wakes you up. It tells your body I guess the radiation from the sun. It gives your body a boost and lets you know, hey, it's time to wake up. Because I ain't gonna lie, I was dying a minute ago. And I hope to God I don't have to come back this way. Because this is freaking ridiculous. Ugh, pretty sure though, but we'll see. Yeah. Don't give up the fight. Stand up for your rights. Yes, I feel a whole lot better. I feel a whole lot better. I grabbed a whole lot of stuff, but I needed to get. I don't have a cutting board. I have like small cutting boards at home. I should have grabbed one. But I'm gonna figure out. I'm gonna peel one of them and start using this ginger. Hopefully, I can find a grater. That would be great. I should have grabbed one from the house. My wife, she keeps on buying. She's a cooking utensil hoarder. She got like 50 million of everything. Literally everything. If it's going with cooking, we got it somewhere. Stand up, stand up, stand up, the fight. Heaven is. Oh boy, what the heck? Oh, we're almost done. God. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Lord. At least this is soothing. Mike says it's soothing watching me drive. I'm surprised that I'm used to it because I can't back up. I can't back up into the dock if somebody's watching. Isn't that crazy? I get nervous and scared like you put a shotgun on my head. Yep. Get up, stand up for yours. Get up, stand up. Don't give up. Okay, let's put it in here. We're getting there. Uh, what you guys got planned? Hey, Urban, are you going live this weekend? If you are, let us know in the chat. Yeah, is anybody that's in the chat going live this weekend? You dropping any new videos this weekend, Mike? I got to start visiting y'all channels or whatever. I got okay, 7.6 miles to 40, so we're gonna be out of the woods. Thank you, God. God, we'll be off the channel by then. I thought I was like, man, I'm gonna be at the shipper. Originally when I first started out, I was like 6:30. Well, yeah. How's that working for me? Didn't. So it is what it is. Thank you, Lord. Good morning. Good morning. Like I was saying earlier, I'm gonna put Urban and Jakes. I'm gonna put y'all in my in Nightbot to put drop your channel link. I just gotta get to it. I'm afraid of Nightbot. I don't want to do too much to it. Fuck it up. You know. Sometimes you can do too much. I had to block somebody because they kicked me out of their chat, and I was just adding to the chat, but it was either them or one of their moderators didn't like what I said, and I told the truth. But that's all good. I'm still gonna tell it. I'm gonna tell it like it is on my channel, and I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna leave it alone. My I kind of redeemed myself on the cruise because my wife bought me this $150 bracelet. And I was like, oh fuck, I just can't walk away and not buy her nothing. So she bought me a $150 bracelet. I bought her a $200 bracelet. I wasn't sober at the time, but the next day I was like, well, she's worth it. So it is what it is. And I bought me like a finger ring, like an Italian ring. And, because I don't really own any gold other than my wedding band. I'm not that type of person, but I got another ring, and I would like a gold chain. I would like a gold chain, and I would like a cross. But I don't need all of that. I'm just really not into that. But I would like a nice gold chain. Not one of these little thin, girly ones that I want a little bit bigger. But it don't need to be an arm and leg. I kind of like stainless steel. I know that sounds weird. Stainless steel chain. I can give me another one of them. That'd be cool. But I got her when that uproar. Oh shoot! I forgot it's 7 o'clock. Oh, all right, guys. Thanks for coming in. Thank you for listening and being a part of my bull. As always, you don't think nobody loves you, know that I love you. God loves you. And y'all have a blessed weekend. I will see you guys Monday. Coming up next is Wellness with Frugal Mama. Get your workout on and positive affirmation. And at 9 o'clock, cruising is fun anytime with her crew and go live together. And Miss T with the T. We're running a little, but thanks for hearing me out. And I will see you guys Monday.